What is this? This is 10 useless things in FF14. This video is a joke and is only meant to be taken as a joke. Stop watching if you're easily offended. Alright, it's gonna be fun.
Final Fantasy XIV is a wonderful game, and I mean it. There
Oh, this is a person whose video we watched earlier on with the Lalafell experience, right? Now I recognize their character.
are many things to do, and most of them are fun. But that doesn't mean the game is perfect. Here are 10 things that are practically useless in Final Fantasy XIV. Number 1. Undraw. This skill gets rid of your
Turns are currently drawn are coming back to your deck.
current card drawn on Astrologian.
I'm not an astrologian. That sounds like a roleplay spell, to be honest.
That is literally all it does. It doesn't even refund you the draw cooldown. It is straight up just a DPS loss. Currently, there are 0 reasons why you would ever want to use this button. Why is this still in the game? Number 2. The Tenacity stat. This stat is absolutely terrible for every single tank except Warrior. And the only reason why Warrior even melds Tenacity is because Inner Release has its own problem.
Oh my god, I had people who told me that that was one of the most important stats when I started tanking. Is this like a joke or not a joke?
Not because Tenacity is actually good.
Warrior cannot melt because of Inner Release.
Tenacity's defensive gain is so negligible to the point where crit and direct hit would probably make the healers heal less because you're killing the boss way faster. Even in ultimate prog, good tanks would just melt crit and direct hit over Tenacity. This stat is the definition of useless, and I feel bad for warrior mains. Number 3. The Novice Network. Sure, once in a while you come across a mentor who is actually willing to help the new players and actually know what the hell they're talking about. I know you guys are out there, but
To be honest, the best mentors that I know are the mentors who are mentors, but they hide their crown and they just like tell people that they are. Like, they're not liars. They just, you can see that they are. It's just that they choose like not to show it off.
99% of the mentors are only in the Novice Network to brag about how they cleared the EX trial that was released 2 months ago, yesterday, with gear that is 30 item levels higher than the requirement. But hey, at least the Novice Network reminded me of the 4th thing in this video. Free Cure. Free Cure is something that only a mentor would tell you to use, a trait on Cure 1 that has a 15% chance to make your next Cure 2 free. This is perhaps the biggest bait for new players. A chance to use Cure 2 for free sounds really good, until you realize how inefficient it is. Even if you had to.
So that means that you're technically going to be spamming the spells you're not supposed to be spamming just to feel the satisfaction of spamming a free spell that you're supposed to be spamming from time to time.
GZD heal, you would just use Cure 2 without Free Cure, or use Afflatus Solace. And as bad as the Lily system currently is, it is still way better than using Cure 1 to proc Free Cure. If you are a mentor who told a new player to fish for Free Cure, perhaps you should be on this list. Now go back to progging your EX trial. Maybe you will clear it before the next raid tier. Why am I so mean towards mentors? Oh, no reason at all. It is not like I was told by a mentor in the Novice Network to fish for free cures when I started playing the game as a white mage, resulting in me looking like an idiot in Savage. Anyways, moving on. Number 5. Fellowships. Okay, who
I've never legitimately entered the fellowships menu. Does anyone even know what it is?
actually uses this feature? Oh, that's right, the Clear Sellers. This feature literally became the new hideout for the Clear Sellers after they were banned from Party Finder. Honestly, I respect them. If you are actually willing to raid for 6 hours every single day as a literal job, you deserve that pile of gil. But don't RMT kids, it's really bad for your health. The next one is a major Heaven's story spoiler, so skip to the timestamp on the screen if you don't want to be spoiled. You have been warned. Number 6. Hoshafon's Shield.
Oh
yes,
god.
the night to remember. Our loyal friend who sacrificed himself to protect us, only to be killed because the shield he was using wasn't strong enough to block the magic attack. What kind of nonsense is that? My shield can block magic. His shield is just straight up garbage and completely useless. You were my brother, Hoshafon. Rest in peace, you glorious bastard.
Do you know how bad it felt as a paladin to be going through this questline? It's like, I got shields, I got covers, I got stuff, and you're just there, like, watching him die.
You absolute legend. May you be forever remembered, and be given a shield that isn't made from the same material as the Mentor Crown in your next life.
Oh.
Spoilers over. Also, I am super tiny now, because I challenged chat on stream, and lost. And Lalafell was the most voted option for the race I will Fantasia to for the next week. Up next, we have number 7, the Dark Arts gauge. The fact that this gauge is even in the game baffles me. What does this gauge do? When you use the Blackest Night, if the shield is fully absorbed, it grants you a free Edge of Shadow or Flood of Shadow. This is called Dark Arts, and this gauge displays if Dark Arts is available. Sounds useful, right? Until you realize that your Edge of Shadow and Flood of Shadow will literally start glowing if you were granted Dark Arts. This gauge cements itself as the most ridiculous thing on Dark Knight, above Living Dead, Dark Mind, and Blood Weapon combined. Number 8 is Shield Bash, perhaps the most useless stun in the game. It deals very little damage, and stuns the enemy for 6 seconds. You might be thinking, hey, that is 1 entire second longer than Low Blow, the role skill that all tanks have. You are correct. However, Low Blow is an off GCD, meaning that you don't have to lose damage when you use it. Shield Bash, on the other hand, is a GCD.
Yeah, I feel
this
so
means
bad.
that you would never want to use
I personally
Shield Bash
don't use it
because it leads to a DPS loss, especially when you have Low Blow. This skill is just an unnecessary button that paladins don't need. Number 9, the Aesthetician cutscene.
True.
Every time you want to change your hairstyle, you have to go through Jendalane doing JoJo poses with his scissors, and for some reason, you cannot even skip this. Look, I love the guy. He is great at what he does.
When you have to go there, like, every single day, well, not have to, if you're me and you go there every single day, and have to talk to the guy every single day, you feel like you're queuing into Mini Praetorium every time.
But after watching the cutscene over 10 times, when I'm just trying to test if a certain hairstyle clips with a piece of glamour, it is just a waste of time. Seriously, what is this? A realm reborn? Finally, number 10, the pet skills. Now let me clarify. Not all the skills are completely useless. Place and heal are actually quite useful in some situations. For example, placing your fairy near your party member on Scholar lets you heal them without having to be close to them, and heal just
I did not
lets
know
your pet
that.
follow you after you place them. But the other skills just don't really have a purpose.
Stay.
Away orders the pet to leave the battle, which you would never ever want, because your job depends on your pet. Stay orders the pet to stay where it is, which is effectively the same thing as place. Guard makes your pet stop attacking until you start attacking, which is basically useless, because your Carbuncle can't even attack, and it does not work for your other summons. And the exact same thing applies to Steady. At this point, I am convinced that they literally forgot to remove this from the game. So there you have it, 10 useless things in FF14, all of which are almost as useless as this video. Leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more useless shitposts like this one. We also have a Discord server, where you can come chat with myself and other shitpost connoisseurs. I will link that in the description below. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next shitpost.
Shitpost Academy. That's adorable.